Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying.
You're the woman in that viral video.
Right.
He did not rebuke you.
He absolutely did not rebuke me.
Self-interest is one of the biggest things killing Christianity today. Everybody's just thinking about themselves, what they can gain, how they can look good, or how much money they can make. The sad truth is, if you take money out of many churches today, a lot of people would stop practicing the Word of God. That's not how it's supposed to be. Now look at what happened with Bishop Marvin Winans. Out there, things got really messy. And then someone, who also claims to be a Christian, picked up his phone and started talking about it online. He said what Winans did was right. But here's the thing. Whether it was right or wrong, he should have admitted that the words used were wrong, even if the intentions were good.
Now, I'm gonna see how many of y'all gonna share the full clip. See, people can take a small clip of anything and come to a conclusion. But now, here's the full clip.
We're gonna do this a couple.
Now, this is the thing I got to get Ricky right about, is that, Ricky, we get what you're doing. We get what you're saying right here. And I agree, small clips, you can't just go by a small clip. But here's the thing about this clip. It showed and highlighted the rudeness. It highlighted the rudeness. It also let us know there's a hierarchy in his church of people who give more than other people, who are highlighted and shown, and this goes on in a lot of churches, this spirit of elitism that go on, this hierarchy level of you give this much so you hear this, you give this much so you hear. And whether churches say this exists or not, this right here exposed us to the problem that it exists. So Ricky, sit down somewhere. But Ricky, we also know what you will do when you come for, because he didn't say nothing else. Well, he did say something. Let me get back to that. So we know that it was what Ricky's highlighting here is to talk about Marvin Winans and him giving instructions, but that's not what this is about. He turned the altar into an ATM. That's what he did. He put pressure out there on this woman and on the people at his church to give and give a certain way, and then try to tie blessing into that manipulation. Y'all, that's what it is. But let's see what else Ricky had to say here. Talking about full context. Let's go, Ricky.
What are your thoughts? Because you know what I'm saying, man. We have to be fair to people. Now there's a full breakdown. That gives it a total different. That's totally different from the clip that's been floating around. You can always take a teeny tiny clip of something and make judgment. I almost did. I was like, wait a minute. Then I saw this clip. And I thought it would be fair to put everything into context.
Ricky, let me help you. I think Ricky, because of his radio show, he jumps into these conversations because it's a viral thing and it brings views to his radio show. I don't think that I just, when I listen to this, I'm like, Ricky, come on. Now, what you just showed did not show us or even explain well, about this clip. I just said what this was about, Ricky. Everybody's saying what this is about. You can't talk to folk crazy about their money. And then what happens to a cheerful giver? Not a manipulated giver, not a embarrassed or humiliated or shamed giver. It doesn't say that in the Bible. And that clip that you just showed did not explain this away. I'm just saying, Ricky. But Ricky do this again. He did this again for Marvin Sapp. Y'all remember Marvin Sapp would close the doors. Y'all remember that whole thing? Shut the doors, close the doors, whichever way he said it. But y'all remember when Ricky jumped on that whole conversation as well to promote Marvin Sapp coming on to his show, the Ricky Smiley show on radio. So I want you to hear this as well, because he does this.
What's up, y'all? What's up? I'm broadcasting live from Disney. We talked about this morning. Marvin Sapp is coming on the show Monday. And how are you? Oh, thank you so much. I think my followers gonna make jokes about it, but I appreciate it. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. I know y'all gonna crack on my shirt. I want to say this, and just tell you why this bothered me. I understand everybody have an opinion on tithes and offering, and how it was done. But here's the problem. Now, one thing I hate lies, and I hate liars. Y'all know damn well that man didn't say nothing about lock.
I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors.
But you're not saying anything about, we see right here, Ricky, this is about pressure. This is about manipulation. That's what it is about. I know you saying they say lock the doors, but let's address what Marvin Sapp did here. This is not right. This is not how you get people to freely give. This is not how you get people to be cheerful in their giving, to tell them to shut the doors. That's not cheerful. That's pressure. That's what that is. I'm just saying. And you defending him, Ricky, I think you need to sit down on these kind of conversations. I know you crack jokes about the church and stuff like that. But even in your conversation, you're not giving no biblical reference as to what you're talking about. Ricky, I get it. I get it. You know, I think it's more of a viral thing. And I like you, Ricky. I do. I really like, I enjoy some of the things you do. But when you step into this kind of things, this is not what you need to do. I think you're doing this just to be in that viral space.
The whole issue began with Bishop Marvin Winans, the lead pastor of Perfecting Church, whose public rebuke of a woman during a church service has sparked widespread debate. The incident, which took place just a few days ago, quickly went viral, drawing attention from both church members and the online community. In the viral clip, Bishop Winans appeared to reprimand the woman openly over her offering, a moment many considered harsh and embarrassing for a place of worship. However, in a recent interview, the woman involved finally spoke out, sharing her side of the story. She explained that she felt humiliated and shocked by the way the situation was handled in front of the congregation. According to her, she had no intention of disrespecting the pastor or the church and was simply giving according to her means. Her emotional response during the interview moved many viewers, as she emphasized the need for understanding, compassion, and fairness within the church. In an effort to defend Bishop Winans, the woman later clarified to the media that she wasn't actually rebuked, but rather corrected. She explained that the misunderstanding came from the fact that she didn't wait in the proper line during the church offering. According to her, Bishop Winans was simply trying to maintain order in the service, not to embarrass her publicly.
Someone posted video of her coming to the front with less than $2,000, claiming she was rebuked by Pastor Winans. I spoke exclusively with both Pastor Winans and Roberta McCoy, who says she's been attacked online since that video began spreading. You're the woman in that viral video.
Right.
He did not rebuke you.
He absolutely did not rebuke me. Now, there's a difference. There was a correction, because let me clearly state
Correction.
that Pastor gave instruction on the lines to get into.
I was calling because the whole church was giving, and it was our day of giving, and the whole church was coming, and we didn't want people standing, the mothers and all that, so I was calling them by increments. And we had someone that had given out of before, and I corrected it, and I told everybody to listen and come when you call, and
Correction.
that's all that was.
Roberta told me Pastor Winans personally apologized to her. She's been a member of Perfecting Church since 2013 and has given faithfully over the years and will continue.
Many people are still curious and want to see the main video to understand how everything really started. So let's take a quick look at it together.
In faith and stand in unity with the vision of Perfecting Church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our updates. Your support helps us keep sharing real stories and honest discussions like this. Subscribe now, stay connected, and be part of the Faith Unfiltered family.